Kerry Social Farming was initiated by South Kerry Development Partnership back in 2013. It started with some funding under the Social Inclusion and Community Activation Programme. That programme is a national social inclusion programme, and its aim is to address poverty and disadvantage, and it's focused on 13 target groups nationally. One of those groups is people with disabilities. The SICAP support was crucial in starting off the project. It enabled us to put some funding to the project for the provision of job coaches, and it also enables the partnership to provide, I suppose, the line management support through Joseph McCrohan to support the Kerry Social Farming facilitator, and my own time also, I suppose, in supporting the working group and the development of its recent 5-year plan.
We hope to achieve 100 participants working on farms and 50 host farms. This will take care of the waiting list we have built up at the moment, and we're hopeful of interdepartmental funding going forward to service this need.
I suppose from small beginnings in North Kerry, South Kerry were obviously at this a good number of years before us. We're delighted with the improvement that has been made over the last couple of years. From initially having 1 or 2 farms, we currently have 10, and we're hoping to grow that in partnership with Kerry Social Farming over the next number of years.
Providing care for people with disabilities is something that we thought farmers could do and farmers might be interested in. We started using social inclusion money first of all, with support from Kerry County Council, and we rolled out a model of social farming where neither the participant nor the farmer gets paid to do it. It's a community project, it's a bottom-up project.
Social farming and being involved under the SICAP programme is all about collaboration with North and East West Kerry Development Partnership and with the working group, which has representatives from all the key sectors, from the service providers, Kerry Parents and Friends, St John of God, Down Syndrome Kerry, Enable Ireland, the participants, farmers, local in Kerry, HSE, Department of Social Protection and Employment, and the partnerships, both North Kerry and South Kerry Development Partnership.
It's working in line with New Directions, which is a HSE initiative about transforming lives for people.
I'll be working in the stage of going to the stall, and I come out here to have MOIRA here, doing her farm. And I've just been happy to be out here with her, and she's a nice person in the farm. And
come on, Stevie, but come on, John.
And why do you like coming here?
Social farm is my dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my dream coming to every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I couldn't ask for anything better.
My name is Gerard O'Sullivan. I live here in Carstevine, about 3 miles west of the town, and I'm involved in social farming, you could really say, since its infancy. The first man that introduced me to it was Joseph McCrohan. I was working at the time as in the RSS with South Kerry Partnership, and he approached me one day and he told me all about it, and we got involved with it. And a boy comes from us, Tackleon in Villanshire. His name is Errol Leahy. Now, when Errol came to us on the farm, he was very quiet, had no confidence, and gradually over time he's changed, and his confidence have came leaps and leaps and bounds. Now, Errol, I could never see him be leaving us or going away from the farming scene. Like, it have so much to offer them people that have so little outlets. As Errol says himself, what would I be doing? He said inside and tackle on, looking at the 4 walls all day. Of course I'll come, Jory, he said to me. If there's nothing, a bit of company and a bit of banter.
I am a social farmer. I am a member of the working group, and I am also a parent to a special needs boy who goes social farming. Social farming to me is fantastic. I have been there from the start. I have 2 young men who come to my farm every Friday. I can see how it benefits them. It benefits them and it benefits me. It's thanks, I suppose, really to SICAP funding, because at the outset we needed something to just give us a small little kickstart, and that kickstart came through SICAP.
Well, my name is James Doyle. I have a son, he's Down syndrome, James Daniel. He's 21, will be 22 in January. And as such, that's how I first became, I suppose, involved, to be truthful about it. They have abilities that we, overlook and ignore. And in fact, they have a lot to offer, provided it's tapped into. And the social farming is a great way of doing it. It's a grand, healthy way.
My daughter is getting an opportunity to see what I saw as a young person, feeding the animals, feeding the dogs, the chickens, even painting railings, involved in switching cattle from field to field. It's fantastic.
Really loves social farming because she's very into animals. She loves cows and calves and sheep and lambs. We check the animals. She does different chores on the farm, and she'd check the animals, we'd count them, we'd walk through the sheep and check the lambs. She's really does a great way with animals. I call her my farm manager because the animals love her and she loves her. She has 3 dogs and they're just like pets by breeder. And we do different chores every day. She does different chores. If the day is bad, then we do a bit of housekeeping. And if the day is fine, some days we can go for a walk or a drive as well.
By its nature, farming can also be quite an isolating business.
I think the horse farmers have benefited. Definitely it reduces rural isolation and isolation on farms, because there are people coming to your farm now to work, and there's company in that. They benefit from going to farm walks and those discussion groups we have. So there are social gatherings and outings. They've won the awards, they won the community awards, they represented Kerry in the Pride of Place awards up in Donegal last year. So all those activities are something that's really positive. So the horse farmers have benefited. Their farms look better now, they're safer now, they have better facilities. We do farm upgrades for the farmers, which improves their farm.
Does it take long to set up a new farm?
Not really. They'd be like, this won't take very long now. There'll be a case of standing a few pillars and hanging a few gates. And like I said, there's the shoots and this now. That wouldn't, what would I say, man hours, I suppose, maybe. Yeah, I'd say maybe 20 hours work in total.
The participants have benefited from the extra skills and the fresh air and be out in the farm and all that.
They're amongst the most isolated people in the community, so any initiative that supports their inclusion is something that we very much welcome.
The service provider staff have also benefited in the sense that rather than being in the centre all day, they're now getting out more to the communities and out meeting more people.
The Department of Agriculture, Food and Marine Investment in Kerry Social Farming has yielded multiple dividends, and all performance targets have been exceeded.
We were very conscious at the start that we would have a model that would continue. It wouldn't be a stop-start situation depending on funding. It's a model that can continue on with relatively small amounts of funding. Yes, there's money required, but for transport and for upgrades of farms and for jobs coaches to go out on farms initially. But we're doing this very efficiently, we feel.
The SICAP fund has allowed social farming to be what it is in Kerry, and the possibility for it to grow and to be implemented right across the country.
Social farming here in Kerry, it's been a tremendous success.
As a horse farmer, I share the passion of everybody involved in social farming, and in my role as chairman of the working group, I would encourage other farmers to step forward.
If we got more people get involved and know that this means a lot to us.
As everyone tells their own story, the benefits it is to them, how successful it has been for them, how they find it and everything. There's no one reading out of a book. It's a real story on the ground, and it's an absolutely massive project.